Hi, friends. So we are back. Today is Wednesday again, and this is my third live session in English, third state Wednesday. So, as I said, and I think many of you might have actually got the message. The primary objective of this session is to actually interact and talk to as many people as possible, as many youngsters as possible, to help them, to guide them on career related issues and actually to take their questions because it's very difficult to interact with people individually. And last time also we had Venki, my friend who has joined again today. Hi Venki
Hi,
from you.
hi everyone.
You're still in US, Venki?
Yes,
Yes. So Venki is a very dear friend, a senior, a philosopher, a elder brother, you know. And once upon a time, he was my boss also. So Venki was a chief technology officer for Persistent Systems, and then he became chief information officer. So had spent his entire career in software industry, maybe more than 30 years, Venki?
yeah, 35, close to that.
35, yeah. And so Venki is basically an IITian, and then subsequently did his MTech, PhD. Now he guides PhD students also associated with Pune University. So it's a very good opportunity for you all to actually interact with Venki because he has seen software industry in and out. Okay, so what a youngster does, what is the career trajectory in software industry? At what time you start feeling that you're worthless, and at what time you feel that you should actually you don't know what are the technologies around and you should now reskill yourself and so on and so forth. So I think because he has served in large number of leadership roles in one of the very big software companies in this country, I will request you to interact as much as possible with him, pick his brain, you know, ask your questions, uh, and let's have this very interesting interaction so that many people who are listening to this interaction can benefit from it. So, so I will paste the link again, you know. Uh, Let me paste the link again so any one of you if want to join this discussion, talk to us directly, you can use the link. I have shared the link in comment section. Also, if you get into the description section, you will find a link which will help you join StreamYard, and through that link you can actually join us and talk to us. We have Kunal Kale already, Venki, with us. Okay.
Abhay
uh,
sir. Hello, Venki.
yeah.
Hi.
So joining us for the first time, Kunal?
Yes, Abhay sir. Uh,
Yes.
Actually, I
So
missed an opportunity to connect with you. I think in 2020, you were chief guest for a program at Ferguson College. I
okay,
think it was about presenting the business concepts and business ideas.
okay,
And I think you had this title from AICTC. So I was so excited to see you and I opt for it. But I realized you were not part of the, judge jury, but you were the chief guest. And I got dropped off from top three. So I just saw you on the
okay,
stage.
okay.
And so, yeah.
We also have Piyush and Shivanshu. Okay. So first we will talk to Kunal, then we will talk to Piyush and Shivanshu. Okay. So, but before we actually get into discussion, I will request all of you to share the link as much as possible. Join the YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that we grow this as a community. And every Wednesday, me and Venki, or sometime me and sometime Venki, based and few other panelists will also join, and we will try to talk to youngsters as much as possible. Currently, I think we have 43 people live. So please share the link so that we at least should touch 100 today. You know. So Kunal, go ahead. Shoot your question.
My first question is, as someone graduating from, some rural degree college, how we get to have proper knowledge about establishing our own business. And before I continue further, I have joined an IT firm in 2021. I think it's been 28 months since I'm working as a junior business analyst, and still I'm unable to figure out how can I establish a business of my own.
Venki, you would like to take it?
Yeah,
Because
sure. Abhay.
today I want more Venki to talk more,
Oh,
because
is it?
somehow we are not capitalizing on his intellect, or at
Okay.
least last time we didn't do that.
Thanks, Abhay. So, Kunal, my suggestion would be that, see, if you have a business idea already in place, right, and you want to look for a way to, set it up and grow, right? There are many meetups that happen. There are these product conclaves that happen in different. Of course, it may not happen in your part of, where you are staying, but in cities like Bangalore, Pune, and others, there are all these various meetups that happen, either arranged through NASCOM or through CII and so on, right? And the one of the biggest objectives of these meetups is to basically connect the innovators to the VCs who are ready to fund them,
Okay.
right? So that's one good avenue that you can explore to see, how to get all the inputs that you would need to set up the business, right? That is one that I can think of. There are other ways. There are small time courses that you would find on Coursera and other places to how to be an entrepreneur for the first time and so on. So that's the other approach that you can think of. That may not be very specific to an Indian context or something like that, but it would be very generic. But by and large, setting up business, whatever you would need, you would typically need. Whatever are the basic ingredients, those would get covered in these courses. I can think of these two. I'm sure, Abhay, if you have any other thoughts, please.
No, I think, yeah, you rightly said there are a lot of these meetups which are there. Apart from that, what I believe is that, see, when he has an idea, he has to actually start talking to two types of people. One is his potential customers, and one is his potential investors. You know, maybe if the company wants to invest, your own company might be thinking, if your product is in line with their requirements, your own company might think of investing in you, incubating you within the company. You know, that could be also be possibility. So you can always talk to your senior management. You know, that could be one. And also importantly, when you are looking at actually thinking of building your own business, you have to validate your idea, and that validation will only come when you actually engage with your potential customers. You know, so involve your potential customers right from the day one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Just
So what kind of business you want to start?
so in 2020, my whole idea was wrapped around something that we see with Big Basket, Grofers, Reliance Fresh, everything. But so it's about vegetables, and yeah, I mean, the fresh stuff comes right away from the soil. But
Mm,
what we see in the commercial market is nothing unique.
mm,
As in, we see avocados in Reliance Fresh, right?
mm,
Avocados comes, like, they don't come from India. but there is so much of uniqueness in Indian soil, and it's so unique that even people of Maharashtra are not aware about what is unique in some regions of Maharashtra. And
Mm,
such uniqueness is so important for some people that they will die to get such products.
mm,
But it takes a lot to just make people aware about this.
mm.
So if there could be a place where these things can be made available, people can just put an order and get those things. It will
So you are
be a
talking
green
about a
market
marketplace.
altogether.
You are
Yes,
talking about a marketplace, online marketplace with for rare or exotic
yeah,
vegetables. That's what you are
yes,
thinking of. So it's not a very unique idea in a sense. The large number of these online places, online marketplace are certainly there. So what is going? It's all going to boil down to how aggressively you market it. You know.
absolutely.
So as there is no major USP in the idea, and there are going to be many players in the market, the
So
success of this idea or this company is going to be how aggressively you reach out to your customers in terms of your marketing, branding, advertisement, as well as your pricing.
Yeah,
hmm,
and
Right?
other thing is also because these are exotic fruits. The audience for that is also going to be
Very limited.
niche.
very it is niche demographics. It will not be mass
Right.
market.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
here you have to focus more on your business plan. Technology is a no brainer. You will find a lot of these platforms which are out there. uh, your actually business strategy, marketing strategy, outreach strategy, customer acquisition strategy, that is what you really need to focus on. Okay, if you really want to get into anyway. I think we had multiple people joined, but I think somehow they dropped out. Okay. I see Shivanshu Pandey joining us, but Shivanshu, your device is not connected. So you need to allow your device to connect so that then only you will able to talk to us. Uh, so so as we are waiting for people to join us and Shivanshu's device is not connected. Shivanshu, why don't you join again by connecting the device properly? Till that time, I will take some of the comments which are there. Hi, so curiosity, sir, open the chats. Okay, so he has sent me some chats. So Khushbu Chauhan says, "Sir, I am studying for engineering first year in diploma. Okay, and in the Prasa- in Vidya Prasarak Mandal Polytechnic Thane College. Okay, so can I ask me a question? Means you want to say, can I ask m- me or you a question? Okay, go ahead. Khushbu, Khushbu Chauhan, you can join. You can ask question. You know the link already. Okay. So Venkatesh Joshi says, hello, sir. Narsimha Kumar, assistant professor, says, good evening. Good evening, Narsimha Kumar, sir. Why don't you join us? The link is already given. I will share the link again. Okay. Good evening, sir. Kokukula Jagdambar Ray. Then Suyash Sahu says that SSI PMT Raipur CSE. Okay. So he's from that college. Sir, open the chat. I have already taken this comment. Then Scientist Education says, good evening, sir. Saravaran K from Vivekananda Institute of Management Sciences, Coimbatore. Okay. So we have 68 people live, but somehow people are not finding link to join or not interested in joining.
Suddenly we have somebody joining.
Yeah, Shivanshu Pandey has joined. Hi, Shivanshu.
Hello.
Hi, Shivanshu.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Shivanshu.
Sir, my name is Shivanshu Pandey, and I am currently a third year B.Pharm student.
Oh, pharmacy student. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually the question which I want to ask you is related to the my career. Actually, earlier when I had entered in this field, so my vision was very clear that I want to go in the masters to do M.Pharm or MS in pharmaceutical sciences.
Okay.
But currently now, because I am in third year, uh, in my surrounding there are lots of people who are advising me not to take masters, rather than do MBA, because you will earn more money in MBA as compared to masters. So I'm
Okay.
quite confused that which field to choose. Earlier I was very clear that I had to choose the masters field, but now I'm very bit confused.
Okay. So, so Shivanshu, from which city you are?
Sir, Mumbai.
Okay. So you are Maharashtrian from Mumbai.
Hmm.
Okay. And which college?
Sir, Dr. Bhanuben, Nanavati College of Pharmacy.
Nanavati College of Pharmacy. I am myself a pharmacist. So I actually understand your dilemma. Okay. Because initially, when I started my pharmacy journey, I was actually thinking about doing MPharm MBA. Okay.
Okay.
Doing both. And I thought that was the best way forward. Uh, but then
Okay.
realized that my destiny is somewhere else and I did something else. Okay. So the thing is, it depends upon what is your liking. Okay. After doing your B farm. So pharma, when you are looking at, if you want to get into pure research eventually, okay, or higher studies, okay, related to pharmaceutical sciences, then there is no option for MPharm or MTech. You can do MTech also. There are a lot of now MTech courses in pharma related fields. Okay. But that is a route for research going further in depth in the field. Okay. Uh, and MBA is a course where you want to chase profession, you want to get into marketing, finance, non pharma related stream. Okay, application
Hmm.
of that knowledge is certainly there in pharma. Okay, but it's not core pharma in a sense.
Okay.
So you have to actually uh, ask yourself what is your liking, because when I was doing my pharma final year pharma, I decided to go for MTech because I was very keen on doing my research. Biotech at that time, biotech was doing really good, bioprocess technology. So I went
Hmm.
ahead because I was interested in research. I was not interested in going into marketing or those kind of aspects. Okay. So it was very focused for me that no, I want to do, I want to study science in depth. I want to do research. I want to do product development and so on and so forth. So that was the reason why I decided to get into masters. Well, if you want to actually get into business side of it, allied to pharmacy, okay,
Okay.
then you do MBA. Okay. So this that way this is a no-brainer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Venki, you want to add?
No, I think you've covered most of it, Abhay. So I don't think I'll have anything specific to add.
Yes.
Sir, one more question I have.
Go ahead. Bolo na.
Sir, sir, if I'm going in this research field, so can you please suggest some of the research area where currently the pharma sector is more approaching to grow in that field?
See, वैक्सीन मूवी देखी है?
Sorry, sir.
वैक्सीन मूवी देखी कि नहीं?
सर देखा तो नहीं है मूवी, नाम सुना
ओके.
है.
रिलीज हो गई, पता है ना आपने? वैक्सीन मूवी. Again, see, and this is not just applied to pharma people, but to others also. Huh? if you want to pursue your research, do it in area which you are really passionate about. Okay, someone will be passionate about cancer. Someone will be passionate about skin diseases. Someone could be passionate about cardiac diseases. Okay, when it comes to, I'm just talking because we are pharma related. Somebody could be passionate about actually building or developing a molecule. Okay, see, when we are now thinking about actually pursuing a career in research, then you have to pursue in area, or you have to choose area where you think you will really like, or you can make a difference. And if you make that difference, you will really enjoy doing it. Because I will tell you, when you are doing research, uh, uh, 90% of the days are of failures,
Hmm.
and depression. Because when I was doing my PhD, रोज जाके एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करते थे, फेल हो जाते थे, एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करते थे, फेल हो जाते थे, यू नो तो वो गिर के उठने का एक वो और गिर गिर के एवरी टाइम उठने का एक वो बल होना चाहिए. You should have that passion of getting up again, and that is only there when you are trying to solve a problem which you are very passionate about. So don't ask anyone else what is a good problem to solve. Ask yourself that which problem I should solve, and that will make me happy. Okay, that I made a difference, and choose it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You can continue to
Thank
listen, but I think Khushbu was trying to join. She's getting dropped out multiple times. We also have Dr. Praveen with us, and then Chandrasekhar is also with us. So Chandrasekhar, bolo, kaha se ho?
Yes, sir. Amritsar, sir.
हाँ? अमृतसर से.
Amritsar.
अमृतसर से हो आप. वेरी गुड. क्या करते हो आप?
जी सर. अभी पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं सर, बीटेक.
बीटेक कर रहे हो?
जी सर.
हाँ, नहीं, आप क्या करो, आप है ना, पहले आपका पीछे वाला YouTube बंद करो. उसके कारण एको आ रहा है.
Okay, sir.
Venki, you can hear echo, right?
Yeah,
So,
I do hear
so you join again, Chandrasekhar. Till that time, we will talk to Dr. Praveen. So, Praveen ji, thanks for joining. Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you, sir.
Chandrasekhar ji, you please go on mute. I am mute. You can't mute your guest because choose of mute buttons. Okay.
Okay. You can hear me, right, sir?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. So same. I have a pharma background.
Oh,
Entire
today
career
you're
is
getting
in-
people with pharma background. Okay. See,
Yeah, but
I have
currently-
Venki here, who has been CTO and CIO of a big company, IT company.
Yes.
My dear friends who want to pursue career in IT company and would like to know what is life in IT company should come and join.
Definitely, but I'm not going to drag it to the pharmacy side. I'm going to stick it to the kind of like in between sandwiching there.
Right.
So, my PhD specialization is in chemistry, medicinal chemistry. But currently, I'm working as a professor in Alliance College of Engineering and Design. So,
Okay.
I'm teaching basically engineering chemistry.
Okay.
So when you do that, like entire career is in pharmacy, and now I'm serving the engineering college where most of the students are going from computer science. And then initially, out of 45 classes, I generally spend 3 hours on connecting chemistry with engineering and what is the kind of relation is there.
There
Somewhere
is
I
huge
try to.
relationship.
Yes, I do understand. I mean, luckily I spend quite a bit of time in United States doing some research. So I try to connect those points somewhere and then correlate those things. Lots of research can be done in the field, which can happen across the field of chemistry and engineering, or engineering and biology, or engineering and pharmacy. Lots of applications are there, but somewhere I feel that somewhere if there is a kind of like a this regulating body AICT somewhere helps that basic sciences, somewhere that should be like more credit should be given to the basic science, so that I mean, so again coming back to that quickly, like when I was working in United States, one guy who was working on MD PhD, so MD is MBBS equivalent to MBBS in India, and PhD in medicinal chemistry. Now chemistry, heavy chemistry, we used to do it. So these two things. And when I was working in Johns Hopkins University, my ultimate boss again, he was MD in radiology and then PhD in organic chemistry. So if we have some curriculum which kind of like which serve on the interface of two subjects, then that would be really great. And in fact, NEP also demands that kind of curriculum. Somewhere, if we make career across the field, then that would be really a big
Yeah,
demand,
yeah.
and then
There are
big
a lot
impact to
of the
go.
such courses now. We have, as AICT, we have given approval to large number of such courses. For
Mhm.
example, agriculture engineering. You know,
Mhm.
we have given
Yes.
approval.
Mhm.
AICT is running those courses. Then
Mhm.
fashion engineering is there. Fashion
Mhm.
technology is there.
Mhm.
Then normal nanotechnology is there.
Yes.
Mechatronics is there. You
Mhm.
know. So if you really just visit AICT website and look into the nomenclatures which we have approved,
Mhm.
you will see large number of such nomenclatures. Okay,
Yes. Mhm.
what we have approved. So I
Mhm.
don't think there is a problem. What you say completely makes sense. You know,
Mhm.
now
Mhm.
the demand is on the interface. The
Mhm.
degrees which are based on fusion of two or three different areas.
Yes,
So
disciplines. Yes.
so that is certainly there. We understand that at AICT also quite well. you know
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
as AICT we are approving these courses. Not
Yes.
only that, we
Mhm.
are actually approving even fast track or career growth for some of the basic scientist people in engineering institutions. you know
Mhm. Mhm.
so we are doing that. So some of the regulations which are there, we have put it in public domain. You can check
Mhm.
those, certainly.
Mhm.
And so you're in which college now?
Alliance University, Bangalore.
Alliance. Where it is that located?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay.
Mhm.
Venki, you would like to add here something?
Yeah, so the other part where the the multidisciplinary happens is the application using data, right? So there's a whole
Right.
lot of now research happening around data-centric way in which in different fields, whether it is pharma or chemistry or biochem or whatever, right? There's a whole
Mhm.
lot of that happening as well. So and the curriculum is being designed in that way to be able to address the needs of all these aspects. So there are
Mhm.
many electives that one can take. And then, of course, even if it is not part of a college curriculum, there are so many
Mhm.
courses that one can take as part of an additional certification or something to be able to
Mhm.
gain the knowledge to and apply it.
Mhm.
So everything doesn't have to be formal. I mean, to the extent, yes, that is good. But
Mhm.
I mean, sometimes
Also,
it's easier to, just take one or two courses outside of the curriculum as well.
Mhm.
yeah. So,
Uh, yeah.
so
Sir, you want to ask something?
go ahead, Dr. Praveen. So,
No, just yes. Go
apart
ahead.
from that, now NEP talks about major and minor also degree. You know,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
so if you want to do major in civil engineering and minor in data science,
Mhm.
that's allowed now, or minor in IoT or blockchain. These are some of the
Mhm.
emerging technology, chemistry also, in a sense.
Mhm.
So that is certainly allowed. Okay,
Mhm.
so that is not a problem.
Mhm. Yeah, understand. I mean, I really appreciate what your efforts you guys are putting at the AICT level and all those things, and
But
kind of
what I
like
will request you now,
approving. Yes,
Pravinchi, is
yes,
that, see, it will be great to talk to your students, you know. So,
yes.
as professor, you can also join us for that. But why don't you ask your students to join this stream? You know, and I will also request to all my viewers who are listening to this stream that please share it. We, see, it's a very interesting discussion. We are spending a lot of time, you know. It's not that we don't have work, and that's the reason we are sitting on net, and we have enough work to do. Still
Yes,
we are spending a lot of time because we want to talk to our youngsters, and it's all free. We are not trying to gain anything out of it. So please share the link with as many students as possible, with as many youngsters as possible, so that they get benefited. And
yes,
and we also, when we also have large number of viewers, we also feel very motivated. Okay, hum jo,
definitely.
the the time which we are investing is not going not going useless, you know, or worthless. So please like and share. So that is a normal term which is out there now, but
Yes,
yeah, it sometimes really help. Okay, so
yes, definitely.
I will also add a Mohammad Faisal, because he is waiting for pretty long time. You can continue to listen, Praveen.
Yes,
And if more people join, then I will request you to drop out. You know,
yes.
and you
No,
can
no issues.
continue to watch on YouTube. So
Yes, yes.
Chinmay, hi, thanks for joining. Chinmay, can you hear us?
हेलो सर। हेलो सर।
हाँ चिन्मय, बोलो, कहाँ से हो आप?
सर हेलो सर। मैं कोल्हापुर से हूँ सर। केआईटी कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग में मैं लास्ट ईयर मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा हूँ।
ओके,
सो सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था कि जैसे मैं देखता हूँ कि बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स अभी स्टूडेंट फेज से ही स्टार्टअप करने की सोच रहे हैं या उस पर काम कर रहे हैं। और जैसे कि नेशनल लेवल पे भी कुछ पॉलिसीज बनाई गई है
just one
जैसे कि
minute.
NIST।
Kunal, I am going to remove you from the studio because the studio becomes full otherwise, so that others cannot join. Why don't you watch on YouTube? Okay. Thanks, Kunal. Really appreciate. Huh, go ahead. Chinmay, go ahead. हाँ, मैकेनिकल कर रहे हो
कैन
KIT
यू
से.
हियर मी सर?
We can hear you.
हाँ, यस सर। सो मेरा सर ये क्वेश्चन था कि जैसे मैं देखता हूँ कि बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स इसी स्टूडेंट फेज से ही स्टार्टअप का सोच रहे हैं या उस पे वर्क कर रहे हैं। और जैसे कि गवर्नमेंट लेवल पे भी इस पे पॉलिसीज बनाई गई है स्टूडेंट लेवल पे स्टार्टअप करने के लिए। तो सर मेरा ये क्वेश्चन था कि स्टार्टअप अगर स्टूडेंट फेज से करना है तो स्टार्टअप और एकेडमिक्स में बैलेंस कैसे मेंटेन करें?
Venki?
So one question, I mean, do you want to do the startup while you're studying or you want to do it after you finish?
While studying, sir.
But you're already in your 4th year, right? So you want to kind of graduate and then you want to do, or you want to do it now?
So, sir, actually, I was thinking about starting my own startup when I was in 3rd year.
Okay.
So from that time, I have that question: how to balance between the startup and academics.
See, it is hard. Okay, first let's get it there because startup is more than a full time, right? It requires 100% commitment. So it's hard to balance while studying. Having said that, if your window of opportunity is very low, very small, then you want to get the startup done right away, and capture the early mover advantage of being in the market soon. Then you will have to give a lot more attention to the startup, and your studies will take a little bit of a hit, right? See, if the startup is something on an idea that is not, that can wait, I would suggest that you finish your graduation and then, get into it full time, while of course keeping the idea active, in your spare time during your, holidays and things like that. you can continue to nurture the startup, but not really get into it full time till you finish your studies, right? So it all depends on what your idea is, how hot it is that you need to get in right away, or is it something that can wait? All those things, factors will have to weigh. Right? Having said that, if you're really, really passionate about the startup, today AICT allows you to take a drop from your engineering and come back to your curriculum at an appropriate time, maybe 2 years down the line when you're more settled in your startup, you can come back. So it's not like you're going to lose your entire, 3 years of engineering work to get the degree. So you can come back and finish your 4th year and then get it. So there are many avenues like that, and Abhay can probably talk about specifically how AICT has structured the curriculum to be able to do this. But by and large, these are my early thoughts on how one could kind of do both, or we'll have to spend more time on one than the other.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
Abhay,
Thank you.
in terms
So,
of
so
dropping off and
Chinmay,
coming back, is that doable? Maybe you can guide him on that.
no, so Chinmay, certainly you can do your startup while you are studying. But as I completely agree with Venki, startup is really 48 hours job a day. You know, so studying and doing startup simultaneous is going to be a very uphill task. So we are actually allowing through our AICT student startup policy, you know, which we call it NISP. uh, we are allowing students to actually take a semester off or a year off to explore whether they can do their startups, because it's an experimentation, right? And then come back. But now, when it in your case, as you are already in a final year, okay, what I will suggest you, again, this is my personal suggestion, or it's just a recommendation. Not you should, you are completely allowed to take your own decision and follow your track. But what I feel is that currently you should focus on your last year, trying to get degree out first, and then focus on your startup. Okay, because then you will able to dedicate yourself completely to work on your idea. Meanwhile, you can start talking to some of the people, or bouncing off your idea to check whether your idea is relevant, whether it will get traction, and so on and so forth. So that primary work always you can do, you know uh, or the groundwork, which we can call, that you can certainly do. But what I believe is, currently in your case, I feel if I was in your place, I would have focused, finished my degree, because it's just a matter of about 8-10 months, get my degree, and then focus on my next goal. That is what my. But if Praveen or someone has some other suggestions, yeah, you can certainly contribute. We
No,
also have
definitely.
MD Faisal here, Mohammad Faisal. Hey, Mohammad Faisal, welcome. I think you are trying to join multiple times. You are dropping out, and again you are trying to join. Then Bilal Malik is also there.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Bilal, thanks for joining.
How are you,
But
sir?
we will talk to
Fine.
Mohammad Faisal first. But anyway,
Sure, sir.
Chinmay, have you finished? Or you have any other question?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your guidance.
Uh,
It will definitely help me to find my way out. So thank you.
uh,
I'll continue watching your stream on YouTube, sir.
and also share it with your friends. Ask them to join.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
Mohammad Faisal, can you hear me? Mohammad Faisal, are you there? Hello. Okay, I think he's not going to speak. So, Dr. Bilal, थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग।
Yes, sir.
कहाँ से हो आप?
Sir, I'm from Kashmir University.
अरे वाह,
Sir, thanks for this stream. It is really exciting to have you getting a chance to speak to you.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, वी आर ऑल हियर टुगेदर। ओके,
Thank you, sir.
बताओ क्या
Sir,
पढ़ाते हो?
Sir, I am teaching in Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, BTech, MTech students, and a bit of research PhD students.
ओके
And I have done my PhD from Sheffield University, UK,
ओके
and I'm currently coordinator of Center for Innovation, Incubation, and Entrepreneurship Development,
ओके
which is a cell established through AICTE. That is kind of a brief thing. I'm working on the cancer early diagnosis of breast cancer using machine learning. One of the projects I got from the state science and technology department.
ओके,
Yes, sir.
इंटरेस्टिंग। तो
Uh,
आप कौन से इंजीनियरिंग में पढ़ाते हो? आई मिस्ड
sir,
बिकॉज़ यू टोल्ड
electronics engineering, sir.
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियरिंग में पढ़ाते हो।
हाँ, लेकिन डिपार्टमेंट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स है मैम, लेकिन मैं पढ़ाता हूँ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड मशीन लर्निंग एंड एम्बेडेड सिस्टम्स।
ओके ओके ओके, गुड, वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। तो आपका सवाल क्या है?
सर, मेरा सवाल ये है कि देयर आर इश्यूज विद द गाइडलाइंस। हमारा कॉलेज है, इट इज अ कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट कॉलेज ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटी, यानी कि वी आर पार्ट ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी। तो मैंने किया था आफ्टर बीटेक आई डिड डायरेक्टली पीएचडी। देन फॉर मेनी इयर्स दैट वाज अ इशू, लाइक यू डोंट हैव अ मास्टर्स and there is no clear guidelines from the
पर अभी तो
AICTE.
हो गया ना वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व।
सर वो हो गया यूजीसी की तरफ से, लेकिन अभी भी मसला हो रहा है कि जो एआईसीटी गाइडलाइंस है उधर उसमें लिखा है गेट क्वालिफाइड। तो
हाँ
ऑब्वियसली जो बच्चे हमारे आते हैं फ्रॉम अब्रॉड, इवन फ्रॉम टॉप 100 यूनिवर्सिटीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, उनको बोलते हैं कि भाई आपको गेट नहीं है। तो अब वो
ओके,
कंफ्यूजन है थोड़ा बहुत उधर। इफ
लाइक
यूजीसी ने वो क्लियर कर लिया, because they said top 500
एक काम कर
universities
लो,
if you
एक
have
काम
to.
कर लो। सी, दिस इज अ
जी
वेरी
सर।
टेक्निकल थिंग, यू नो, एंड
यस सर।
डिस्कसिंग दिस थिंग इज नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प एनी ऑफ आवर लिसनर्स,
श्योर
यू नो।
श्योर श्योर
So
श्योर
what you do, why don't you send me an email, okay,
श्योर सर
as
श्योर सर
in
श्योर
highlighting this issue, and I will actually
श्योर
set
सर।
up a committee here to look into it, and if we can
थैंक
do
यू सर।
something about it, we will certainly do. If modification needs to be made, we will look into it.
सो काइंड
So
ऑफ यू सर। सो
I assure you one thing, that we will certainly look into the matter. Okay.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू
I,
वेरी मच, थैंक यू सर।
yeah. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, बाकी कश्मीर में इनोवेशन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप पे क्या क्या चल रहा है?
सर अभी मेरा पर्सनली एक पेटेंट ग्रांट हो गया एंड
ओके,
दो पेटेंट्स
कांग्रेचुलेशंस।
पब्लिश। थैंक यू सर। दो पेटेंट पब्लिश हो गए एंड रिसेंटली वी हैड द प्रोफेसर शोभा बागाई फ्रॉम क्लस्टर innovation center, University of Delhi. We had a 2-day workshop for awareness, basically innovation के लिए, and we had people from IIT Delhi and IIT Kanpur. We
ओके
signed MOU with the IIT Kanpur people
ओके
to enhance the basically startups. We have the vice chancellor, ma'am. She is very particular about this. Like we
या
have
आपको
to.
ये पता है ना, अभी एआईसीटी एक बहुत अच्छा इंटर्नशिप स्कीम दे रहा है कश्मीरी बच्चों के लिए, वेयर यू कैन
Yes, sir.
एक्चुअली, आपके कश्मीरी बच्चे जो है, वो
जी सर।
किसी भी आईआईटी एनआईटी में जाके 10 दिन से 1 महीना तक रुक सकते हैं।
जी सर।
आई थिंक खाने पीने रहने का पूरा खर्चा आईआईटी उठाती है,
All right.
प्रोजेक्ट्स भी देती है, प्रोजेक्ट्स भी करने का चांस मिलता है आपको वहाँ।
Excellent, sir.
आपने वो देखा है स्कीम?
नहीं, वो मैंने नहीं देखा सर।
तो आप, यू शुड एक्चुअली लुक इनटू दैट स्कीम। ओके,
श्योर
अपार्ट
सर।
फ्रॉम पीएमएसएस स्कीम तो सबको पता है। हाँ,
जी सर, वो
हाँ,
पता है, वो मिलती है
तो
बिल्कुल। जी सर।
पीएमएसएस स्कीम तो सबको पता है। पीएमएसएस स्कीम के
जी सर।
अलावा ये एक स्कीम है जहां आइसर्स
जी
में
सर
आपको अगर कश्मीर के बच्चों का आइसर देखना है या आईआईटी देखनी है, स्पेसिफिकली प्रीमियर इंस्टीट्यूशंस क्या होते हैं
जी सर
वो जानना है,
जी सर
तो उनके
जी
लिए
सर
और एक एस्पिरेशन उनको देने के लिए कि ऐसे इंस्टीट्यूट में जाने की जरूरत है, तो उसके
जरूरत
लिए
है जी सर
10 दिन से 1 महीने का ऐसा छोटा सा इंटर्नशिप उनके लिए प्लान
जी
किया गया है। ओके,
बहुत अच्छा
तो
सर
आप
ग्रेट
वो
ग्रेट
देखो थोड़ा सा, और है ना
श्योर सर
उसके उसके बेनिफिट्स जो है वो पूरे कश्मीरी
जी
लोगों
सर
को ये किया।
ग्रेट
एंड
सर
लास्ट टाइम भी एक हमारे साथ एक कश्मीरी भाई जुड़े थे, प्रोफेसर ही थे, तो मैंने और
जी
वेंकी ने
सर
उनको कहा था कि है ना
जी
हम एक स्पेशल स्ट्रीम सिर्फ आपके बच्चों के लिए करेंगे।
एक्सीलेंट
ओके,
सर ग्रेट
हाँ,
ग्रेट ग्रेट सर
बट है ना उसके ऊपर उनका बाकी बाद में कुछ आया नहीं। ओके, वी आर रेडी
श्योर
टू डू।
सर
हाँ, तो है ना
श्योर श्योर
थोड़ा
सर
सा ऐसे टाइम में भी कर सकते हैं कि ये जो नॉर्मल कन्वेंशनल टाइम है उस टाइम में नहीं, दूसरे टाइम में कर सकते हैं, वेयर द लिंक
जी
विल
सर
बी स्पेसिफिकली फॉर आवर कश्मीरी स्टूडेंट्स टू ज्वाइन,
श्योर सर
यू नो।
श्योर सर
तो अगर
श्योर
आपको
सर
ऐसा कोई प्रोग्राम अरेंज करना है तो आप वो भी
यस सर
ईमेल लिखो। हाँ, और
जी
आपके
सर
100
जी
150 बच्चे अगर हम आपके ऑडिटोरियम में आप अगर बिठा सकते हो, और अगर
जी
वहां
सर
से अगर हम क्वेश्चंस ले सकते हैं तो वो लेंगे, या
श्योर बहुत अच्छा
डायरेक्टली ऐसे इस पे अगर वो डायरेक्टली जुड़ना चाहते हैं तो डायरेक्टली जोड़, एंड वी विल हैव चैट। बहुत बड़ी
या
बड़ी बातें गप्पे नहीं, ये नहीं हाकेंगे, बड़ी बड़ी बातें नहीं हाकेंगे, कैजुअल टॉक
बहुत
करेंगे।
अच्छा सर
हाँ,
श्योर सर एक्सीलेंट आइडिया
हाँ, तो आप वो
एक्सीलेंट
देखो
आइडिया
कर सकते हो क्या, और हमें
श्योर
लिखो,
आप
मुझे लिखो, वेंकी को लिखो। वेंकी,
जो
यू
सर
कैन एक्चुअली गिव योर email ID in the chat section.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll put it right now.
So
थैंक यू सर
Chandrasekhar, you can continue listening. we we
श्योर
want professors actually listening to us, even helping us in our conversation, joining. तो नहीं, आप अगर ओके आप निकल गए, ठीक है। मोहम्मद फैजल, आप बात करना चाहते हो या नहीं? आप म्यूट पे हो।
सर
हेलो,
गुड इवनिंग सर।
हाँ, गुड इवनिंग मोहम्मद फैजल, बोलो।
प्रेजेंट। यस सर।
कहाँ से हो?
सर हम अमृतसर से बोल रहे हैं।
हाँ, अमृतसर से बोल रहे हो आप, ओके
जी
गुड।
सर।
हाँ, करतारपुर कभी गए हो कि नहीं? अमृतसर से बहुत नजदीक है
कहाँ पे सर?
करतारपुर साहिब, वो जो गुरुद्वारा है बहुत अच्छा,
जी सर,
पाकिस्तान के
गोल्डन टेम्पल के पास।
हाँ जस्ट, हाँ नहीं, गोल्डन टेम्पल से भी थोड़ा सा आगे वो गए तो अभी वो पाकिस्तान के बॉर्डर पे आता है, बट है
वाघा
ना
बॉर्डर।
इंडिया। वाघा बॉर्डर नहीं रे, करतारपुर,
जी सर, वाघा
करतारपुर
बॉर्डर गए
साहिब।
हुए हैं।
हाँ, वाघा बॉर्डर तो आपके यहाँ से तो बहुत नजदीक है।
जी सर।
हाँ, सो फैजल बताओ।
नहीं, नो सर, उतना नहीं घूमे ले, हम लोग बिहार से हैं एक्चुअली, यहाँ पर पढ़ने के लिए आए हैं लोग।
अरे वाह, क्या पढ़ रहे हो?
इंजीनियरिंग बीटेक कर रहे हैं।
अमृतसर में?
जी, खालसा कॉलेज में।
खालसा कॉलेज में, बहुत अच्छा कॉलेज है वो।
जी सर।
हाँ, तो आपका क्या सवाल है? मोहम्मद फैजल।
जी सर, लाइन क्लियर नहीं है आ रही।
हाँ, मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आपका सवाल क्या है?
सर सवाल यही था कि सिविल डिपार्टमेंट में सेकेंड ईयर में है लो, तो आगे कुछ जॉब के लिए क्या क्या करनी पड़ेगी?
बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस है आपको।
सर वही पूछनी थी, हम लोग को कोई गाइड करने वाला बेहतर नहीं है।
आपके कॉलेज प्रोफेसर से कभी बात की कि क्या
जी
क्या कर सकते हैं, उनका क्या कहना है?
कॉलेज टीम से अभी तो बात नहीं की है लोग, वो लोग बोल रहे हैं लोग कि अभी थर्ड ईयर खत्म होने के बाद फोर्थ ईयर में प्लेसमेंट के लिए प्रिपेयर कराया जाएगा।
फैंटास्टिक, आपके यहाँ से प्लेसमेंट होता है?
जी सर, इससे पहले तो हुआ था 50% बच्चों की।
ओके गुड। मैं आपको यही सजेस्ट करूंगा मोहम्मद जी कि ना,
जी
जब आप सिविल कर रहे हो उसके साथ अगर कोई आप इमर्जिंग एरियाज के भी कुछ कोर्सेज कर लो, कुछ क्रेडिट्स ले लो।
जी
ओके, जैसे मेजर माइनर का अभी तो कंसेप्ट आ गया, लेकिन आपके यूनिवर्सिटी ने मेजर माइनर देना चालू किया है कि नहीं पता नहीं है। ओके,
जी
लेकिन अगर आप YouTube से पढ़ के या स्वयं से पढ़ के या कोर्सेरा से पढ़ के या NPTEL से पढ़ के अगर
जी
आप कोई इमर्जिंग एरिया में
जी
आप एक माइनर डिग्री कर लेते हो, कोई उस चीज उस उसमें कोई स्किल ले लेते हो, तो
जी
आपको जॉब मिलना बहुत इजी हो जाएगा। कन्वेंशनल सिविल इंडस्ट्री में भी मिलेगा जॉब, या आप सॉफ्टवेयर इंडस्ट्री में वगैरह भी जाना चाहते हैं तो वहां भी आपको जॉब मिल सकता है।
जी सर।
ओके, हाँ, तो आप क्या करो, आप
जी
है ना
सर।
अभी से कौन से इमर्जिंग एरिया में काम करना चाहते हो वो थोड़ा सा ढूंढना चालू करो, थोड़ा सा वो सोचना चालू करो। और
जी सर।
सिविल इंजीनियरिंग करते करते आप अगर वो करोगे, और स्वयं वगैरह तो फ्री है कोर्सेस बहुत सारे, तो आपको उसके लिए पैसा तो नहीं देना पड़ेगा।
जी सर।
हाँ, तो ये करो, और आपको एवेन्यूज खुलते जाएंगे। आपके प्रोफेसर बराबर बोल रहे हैं कि आप अभी सिर्फ फर्स्ट ईयर सेकेंड ईयर में हो, यानी जब पहला साल तो कॉमन होता है सब इंजीनियरिंग का, तो अभी तो थोड़ा सा आपने पढ़ना चालू किया है,
जी
तो उसके ऊपर फोकस करते करते
जी
इमर्जिंग
सर।
इंजीनियरिंग, इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज पे भी फोकस करो, और दोनों को कंबाइन कैसे कर सकते हो, कोर इंजीनियरिंग और इमर्जिंग इंजीनियरिंग, उसके बारे में थोड़ा सोचो। बराबर है कि नहीं? हम्म, चंद्रशेखर जी, आपका कोई क्वेश्चन? हाँ, आपके
हाँ
यहाँ
जी
से
सर।
पीछे से बहुत बैकग्राउंड नॉइज आ रहा है, कुछ गाना वगैरह चल रहा है आपके यहाँ?
एक मिनट सर, बंद कर बात।
हाँ, बताओ।
हाँ जी
तब
सर जी।
तक तब तक मैसेजेस कुछ पढ़ लेते हैं। तेजा बोलम का मैसेज है कि हाउ टू चूज अ
मैं भी
पर्टिकुलर
सर
काइंड ऑफ
अमृतसर
इंजीनियरिंग
से ही
लाइक
हूँ
एम्बेडेड सिस्टम्स और VLSI और एक्सेट्रा। आई मीन
एक्चुअली।
which will be better? Can you suggest, sir?
एक्चुअली सर हम भी बिहार से
Venki,
ही सर।
just 1 minute. Venki, would you like
ओके
to
सर।
take this question?
Sure. So again, there are two or three things that one should look at while selecting the field, right? One is of course your personal interest. Then both embedded, or you're talking about now semiconductor industry, especially in India, there's going to be a whole lot of investment that's happening with job opportunities coming up. So these are definite good areas to focus on as emerging for the future, right? So if there is a specific interest that you have in any one of these, then you can pick that up. And like Abhay was mentioning, right, there is this concept of major and minor. So you can focus on one as your major, and you can always choose selective courses to complete a minor degree in the other course, right? So there are various ways in which you can keep, yourself updated on these emerging areas, and you don't have to make a choice right now. You can continue with whatever is your liking, and as your curriculum progresses, you can decide, where you want to focus, right? So nothing to, there is no hard and fast decision to be made right away. You can always work on it as you go along.
Venki, I would also like to request you to take this question from Rajesh. Rajesh says, sir, is there any threat to particular subject due to flexibility given to students to choose subjects in NEP?
Okay. So first of all, while I don't know about what you mean by threat to a particular subject, are you talking about a particular engineering department or a branch itself, or are you talking about a particular subject? I'm not sure what the question refers to. Now, having said that, see, irrespective of whatever NEP says, there are going to be core curriculum courses, right? If you choose, for example, if you choose CS, or if you choose IT, or you choose mechanical, there are going to be core subjects that NEP is mandating that those are absolutely required, right? On top of that, there are going to be certain specific areas to give a broad-based background or a stability to the engineering graduate, there are other courses that will come in, whether it is in basic sciences or humanities and so on. So the curriculum is designed in such a way that it gives a reasonably good holistic view of what the engineering discipline is about. And I'm talking about engineering. I'm not talking about others right now, but that's what I would have particular expertise in. Right? Now, in terms of a particular subject, I don't see any particular subject being a threat here. There will always be interest in subjects. There are going to be people who will opt for it. If there are no people opting for a subject, automatically another subject will become out of, not be covered. But not the main core subjects are not going to be in any form or shape getting removed from the curriculum at this point.
Yeah, so I agree with Venky on this. कोई सब्जेक्ट ऐसा नहीं है कि जिसमें थ्रेट होना चाहिए. अभी भी even people are studying very ancient languages like Pali and those kind of things. So आपको अगर पढ़ना है तो लोग पढ़ते हैं और जॉब भी मिलता है. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं कि मिलता नहीं. इवन संस्कृत, अभी लोग संस्कृत के लोग मिलना डिफिकल्ट है. Many colleges now with IKS getting pushed aggressively within many institutions. IKS is Indian knowledge system. So Indian government is very keen on exploring the knowledge within our ancient manuscripts. वो तो बहुत सारे संस्कृत में है, तो वो तो आपको पढ़ना है तो संस्कृत वाले भी लोग मिलते नहीं है. तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि थ्रेट है. You should, there is always room at the top. So what you should do is strive for excellence. Once you will, ये बहुत philosophical मैंने आंसर दिया है, मुझे पता है, but that's also the truth. Okay. So चंद्रशेखर बोलो, अभी चलना चाहिए तुम्हारा.
हाँ जी सर. सर जैसे कि बहुत से लोग होते हैं सर, बोलते हैं कि इंजीनियरिंग में कोई स्कोप नहीं है, बहुत सारे लोग बेरोजगार बैठे हुए हैं सर. तो इसी सब बात को लेकर सर हम कभी कभी कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं सर, आखिर करना
क्या
क्या
कंफ्यूज
चाहिए.
होते हो? क्या कंफ्यूज
मतलब
होते हो?
बहुत लोग जैसे बोलते हैं सर कि इंजीनियरिंग में सब बेरोजगार रहते हैं, करके सब लोग बैठे हुए रहते हैं.
मुझे एक बात बताओ.
जी सर.
IIT बहुत अच्छा इंस्टीट्यूट है कि नहीं, तुमको पता है कि नहीं?
हाँ जी सर, बहुत
हाँ?
अच्छा है.
और लोग IIT में जाने के लिए क्या क्या करते हैं वो भी पता है तुमको. कोटा में जाके रहते हैं, यहाँ जाके रहते हैं, मिली नहीं तो एडमिशन सुइसाइड भी कर लेते हैं कुछ लोग. पता है कि नहीं?
जी सर.
हाँ.
जी.
अभी वेंकी IIT से है. ओके, वेंकी को पूछो क्या IIT में सब जाने वाले सक्सेसफुल होते हैं क्या?
तो नहीं होता सर.
हाँ.
जो बढ़िया करेंगे सर, जो वही नहीं जा
तो
पाएंगे.
ऐसा, हाँ, तो that is what the reality is. See, I am from a very tier 3, tier 4 institution. Okay. हाँ,
यस सर.
क्योंकि 12वीं में पढ़ाई नहीं की या कम की, मुझे एडमिशन tier 3, tier 4 इंस्टीट्यूशन में मिल गया. But then eventually I struggled. I really worked very hard and I could achieve. So कैसा है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज है. ओके. इंडिया ने अभी एक चीज, irrespective of political inclinations, अभी एक चीज हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है कि हम एक भारत के पॉपुलेशन को एक टारगेट दिया है, और वो टारगेट है बाय 2047 वी नीड टू बी डेवलप्ड कंट्री. ओके, एक अच्छा टारगेट है, irrespective of what political affiliations people might have, कि अगर हमको 2047 में एक डेवलप्ड कंट्री बनना है. ओके, इसका मतलब क्या है कि इंडिया अभी डेवलपिंग है तो डेवलप बनना है, तो इंडिया नीड्स टू बी बिल्ट, राइट? अभी बहुत काम करना है. अगर बहुत काम करना है, and if India needs to be built, then we are going to require a lot of manpower. We are going to require a lot of engineers. But कौन से इंजीनियर्स को जॉब मिलेगा? जो इंजीनियर्स अच्छे हैं, जिनको प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग अच्छा आता है. ओके. हाँ, जो ऐसे ही कहीं जाके डिग्री खरीद के लाए हैं, उनको तो नहीं मिलने वाला है, क्योंकि उनको कुछ आता ही नहीं है। उनको तुम इंजीनियर कह कैसे सकते हो? डिग्री होगी उनके पास, लेकिन अगर उनको कुछ आता भी नहीं है तो कौन जॉब देगा उनको? तो ऐसा एब्सोल्युटली सोच के मत चलो। चंद्रशेखर, आई विल टेल यू वेरी ऑनेस्टली, and this is brutal truth. Okay,
Yes, sir.
work really hard. Okay,
Yes, sir.
work really hard as possible while you are studying. Okay, uh, invest your time in learning. There is a lot of background noise. There is a lot of background noise. Music बंद करो, नहीं तो मैं तुमको बंद कर दूंगा।
एक सेकंड सर, रूममेट भी है सर।
हाँ, तो
यस सर।
तो जितना सीख सकते हो उतना सीखो। ओके,
यस
और
सर।
जितना एकेडमिक्स पे फोकस कर
फोकस
सकते हो उतना।
फोकस करना है सर, सीखने पे पूरा।
हाँ, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा। और ऐसा मत सोचो कि मैं इस कॉलेज से हूं या इस गांव से हूं या इस सिटी से नहीं हूं या ऐसा हो। ऐसा कोई नेगेटिव कॉम्प्लेक्स लेने की जरूरत नहीं है। ओके, बहुत अच्छे अच्छे लोग बहुत छोटी छोटी जगह से आए हैं, उन्होंने बहुत बड़े बड़े काम किए हैं। ओके, तो फोकस आप करो और जितना मेहनत कर सकते हो उतना करो, क्योंकि समटाइम वी आर एट डिसएडवांटेज पोजीशन। तो हमको वो मेहनत करके ही वो थोड़ा सा हमको आगे जाना पड़ेगा। तो उसमें कोई वी डोंट हैव एनी अदर ऑप्शन, यू नो। ठीक है?
जी सर, जी सर।
So,
जी सर।
हाँ, so we have Srinivas Alliance and Manmohini, Dr. Manmohini.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
Yeah, thank you very much. मनमोहिनी जी, आप सुन पा रही
यस
हो?
सर। यस सर, गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग मनमोहिनी जी, कहाँ से हो आप?
सर फ्रॉम पुणे, महाराष्ट्र।
Oh, okay, good. You are from Pune. क्या करते हो? What you do?
सर मैं अभी असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर हूँ
Okay.
इन
In which
जूलॉजी सब्जेक्ट।
institution? In zoology subject. Okay. So we will talk to you. Wait for some time. Huh? We have Srinivas also.
बोलो ना मम्मी।
Srinivas,
Yeah,
you
good
are
evening,
there?
sir. Good evening. Yes, sir.
So what are you doing?
So I'm doing a PhD in mathematics in Alliance University in engineering and designing. So,
Okay.
so my question is, sir.
So
So,
Venki should take your question. He is an
sir,
engineer and an expert in design also to some extent. No, design
no, sir.
वाला
In
नहीं.
mathematics, I am doing in mathematics branch.
Okay.
Okay. So, sir, I have also completed Master of Education (MEd). So, can I do simultaneously one as a part-time and one as a full-time for PhD courses? One question. Second question, I'm so much interested in the research field. After completion of my PhD program, where can I join as a research scholar? Any institute is there, like in Germany, Max Planck Institute is there, like that in research field, in education in the sector of mathematics, where I can work as a research assistant, like that, a lab. Is there any suggestion from your side? So because I am lagging behind, especially in Karnataka state, we are lagging behind in research field. So that's why I need some suggestion from your side.
So Srinivas, you are from which institute currently?
I'm from Alliance University. I
Alliance.
worked as a 5 years as a CBSE principal, sir. Now I am focusing. I have completed 2 years. Now I am into the research field in mathematics field in Alliance University. Alliance University, I am working, sir.
So you are an assistant professor or you are a pure researcher or student as a PhD student?
I am a PhD student, sir.
You're a PhD student.
Previous, I worked 5 years as a principal for the CBSE sector.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Venki, over to you, Venki.
So a couple of thoughts come to mind. One is, of course, I'll take your last question first as to, post PhD what, right? So if you're focused on research in mathematics, right? ICER is one. There is Chennai Mathematical Institute, CMI or CMS. So there are many specifically focused, many institutes focused on mathematical research, right?
Have you
And
heard
if you
of
have,
CMI, Chennai Mathematical Institute?
Yes, sir.
Srinivas, have you
Yes,
visited
sir.
it? Have you visited that institute?
I visited Chennai and visited university, but I did not go inside, sir. Ramanujan
Not university.
Institute.
Not university. We are talking about Chennai Mathematical Institute. Are you aware of this institute?
No, sir. Just I visited Ramanujan Mathematical University in Chennai. So that research institute I did not go, sir. Yeah.
No. Chennai Mathematical is one of the best mathematical institutes in this country. Go ahead, Venki, go ahead.
yeah, so these are like,
Sure.
basically what I was suggesting was that, there are very good premier research institutes which will allow you to keep focusing on your postdoc or whatever you want to do post your PhD, right? So mathematical research is definitely a good area, and there are institutes that will help you to do that. That is one part. The other question you asked was, whether you can do one part-time and other full-time. I
Yes,
think
sir.
once your coursework is done, it doesn't really matter. You can definitely pursue multiple things at the same time, right? There is no hard and fast rule. As long as you can manage the time, I don't think there is anything in the rule book that says, okay, you can't pursue one or the other.
Okay.
So, Abhay, you want to add anything to what I said?
Yeah, certainly. See, mathematics is a very, very interesting area, and we actually require a large number of mathematicians in this country. Okay, good mathematicians, and we are not getting them. Many of the engineering institutes, they require mathematicians to teach engineering. At least for first and second year, they are not getting good people. Okay, that's one aspect. Second, mathematics, research in mathematics, also has a lot of applications from the applied sciences, computer sciences, data sciences, quantum. Even in quantum computing, you will have a lot of application, which is atomic areas, nuclear means nuclear physics. In that also there is a lot of application in mathematics which is there. Okay, but if you want to pursue pure mathematics, like algebra or those kind of things, then ICERS or Chennai Mathematical Institute could be good institutes where you can go ahead and pursue your postdoc, or you can actually think of going abroad for doing your postdoc.
Okay.
What I have realized when I was postdoc in US, I was in NIH, National Institute of Health, and they were looking for mathematical biologists, so mathematicians who also understand some biology. Okay, so that a lot of modeling and other stuff could be done. And they were not getting it. They were ready to actually pay more stipend to these kind of people rather than conventional biologists. Okay, but I will tell you very honestly, okay, doing research in mathematics, if you get into applied aspects of it, you can actually make a lot of money. Okay, but if you will like to focus on pure research, then these are the some institutions which are there, which
Can I
can
get a
certainly
project
help
also,
you.
sir? Meanwhile, can I get project also like chemical mathematics, physical mathematics, like
there are multiple such
biological
projects.
mathematics?
You have to
So if you
explore
go
it,
to
right?
National Physical Laboratory, Delhi ka agar National Physical Laboratory, yeah, if you are in Bangalore, then you have IISc Bangalore there, biophysics department which is there. You know,
Okay, sir.
large, you can do good projects there. There's a very dedicated mathematics department within IISc Bangalore also with whom you can collaborate.
Okay,
Then
sir.
Jawaharlal Nehru Institute for Advanced Sciences, it's there.
JNCR. Okay, sir.
JNCSR. That is certainly there. Then,
Okay, sir.
which could be another good institute for specifically aimed at mathematics? At least these are the only things which are coming to my mind right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sir.
my
Apart from that, there are. Go ahead, Venki.
what I want to add is, see, you are asking a question whether it is doable or possible, right? Unless you explore, it is. I mean, for us not being in that field, it's difficult for us to say what is possible or what is not, right? You have to do your research. You have to go figure out, what is. See, nobody's going to say no to, but you have to ask.
You have to venture. You have to
Sure,
go
sir.
and
Sure.
ask people. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we will take our last caller, Venki. Manmohan, Manmohini.
Okay, sir.
She's a
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
zoologist. Huh? And
Yes, sir.
yeah. Before that, there is one comment from Moni Rock. I request you to speak in English because we are from diverse backgrounds. Some people cannot understand Hindi. Moni, even I cannot speak great Hindi. The kind of Hindi which I speak is Maharashtrian Hindi, Bombaya Hindi, mixture of Hindi and Marathi, all those things. So even many people who understand Hindi don't understand my Hindi. So
So
yeah,
maybe the comment was related to that. They couldn't
yeah,
understand your Hindi.
yes, very true. So thanks for your comment, Moni. Really appreciate. Okay, if you want to join, you can join, but I don't think now we have time. Okay, Manmohini ji, you are
Yes,
from
sir.
Pune. Go ahead,
Yes, sir. Actually,
share
I
your
am
journey.
teaching. Yes, sir. Actually, I have completed my PhD from Bharati Vidyapit,
Okay,
and I have done my postgraduate in 2008.
okay,
So after that, मैंने खुद 3 years teaching किया है for UG and 11th 12th standard students,
okay,
and then I have joined for an UGC research fellow.
okay.
So simultaneously PhD complete किया है मैंने, और
Good.
इसमें कुछ 10 साल चले गए. So till now I am 37 years old.
Okay.
But
So yes,
अभी मैं
it's still very young.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Uh,
But still, I can't say that I'm settled in my career
okay,
and doing my job as a contractual lecturer.
okay, okay.
तो मेरा सवाल ये है कि apart from my research and academic career, रिसर्च से लेके कुछ ऐसा कर सकते हैं क्या हम फंडिंग कुछ मिलने के बाद, क्योंकि अभी फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस बहुत हो चुके हैं आफ्टर कोविड.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
सो बैकअप कुछ नहीं है, तो सो व्हाट टू डू, क्योंकि अभी महाराष्ट्र में तो ऐसा है कि
May I ask in which college you are working?
आई एम इन यशवंतराव मोहिते कॉलेज सर, फ्रॉम भारती विद्यापीठ.
Mohitte College. Bharati
यस
Vidyapith. Okay, okay.
यस.
हाँ. नहीं, ये आपने जो प्रॉब्लम कहा, it's quite a grave problem. It's quite a serious problem. I certainly understand. Okay.
यस.
So and many people like you are working on contractual positions, especially in area of biology or life
यस.
sciences. This problem is much bigger as compared to engineering sector.
यस.
Okay. In engineering sector also, in large number of these engineering colleges, people are working on contracts only, these professors. Okay.
यस.
But still, the nature of opportunities and quantum of opportunities in that sector is more as compared to an area like zoology. Okay, certainly. Now, I have few suggestions for you. Okay.
Yes.
So you are saying कि sir मुझे research करके funding लाना है, so that it will help you in actually moving forward in your life. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Uh, you know, it's easier said than done. I will be very honest, because I sit on many committees, or I used to sit. Now I have stopped opting for those kind of committees, because it's a lot of work and a lot of and currently my present job doesn't allow me that time. But when I used to sit on those committees, I have seen large number of proposals, which so-called researchers submit for getting funding. And I can tell you very honestly, majority of those proposals are very poor proposals, very poorly written,
Okay.
copy pasted, okay, me too kind of proposals, where no novelty, okay, and as a result of which majority of the people don't end up getting funding, okay, because there is no novelty. Why someone will fund you? Huh?
Yeah.
So so if you want to get funding, okay, I will tell you there are what you have to focus on is on coming up with a proposal or writing a proposal, huh, which is really top class. Now, if you have to write a very top class kind of a proposal, then you have to collaborate with right kind of people and identify right kind of problem which really requires a solution.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Huh? And because you are a zoologist, you can certainly venture into molecular biology,
Yes.
biochemistry. These
Yes,
are
sir.
very
Actually,
allied
my
areas which you
sorry to
can.
interrupt you. Actually, my area
Go
of
ahead.
research is aging and gerontology.
Aging.
Yes.
So gene ontology, aging is one of very interesting areas, right?
Yes.
Large number of pharma companies as well as FMCG companies, cosmetic companies are investing in anti-aging drugs, anti-aging formulations. Okay, so if you have to really get or collaborate with some of these kind of companies or get funding from some of the funding agencies like DBT ho ya DST ho ya BIRAC ho, then the proposal has to be of that quality.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So you really need to work on your idea quite exhaustively before writing a proposal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then draft a proposal in such a way that it actually appears, not only it gives an impression that it is a very top class proposal. And I can
Yes.
tell you, because I sit on many of the committees, the things are pretty transparent. ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ से कुछ इसको पहचान का होना चाहिए या उसको you need to have some lagga or something. It hardly it's not there. There are you can trust the system in India. Everyone is not chore. Everyone is not
Yes, sir.
thief.
Yes.
Unfortunately, people who don't get things, they end up blaming other people as thieves. But if you really, ऐसा नहीं है. I'm not saying that wrong things don't happen. Okay. If I say that, then I will be dishonest. But I will tell you, a lot of right things also happen. Okay. So that is
Yes.
one aspect. Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to, apart from that, you can actually think of doing a postdoc also.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you
Actually, I
go
have
abroad?
approached. Yes, sir. Actually, I have approached, but due to family problems and child problems, being a woman, I will not able to
Yeah,
join
yeah,
other
I know that.
countries.
I know that. I
When
completely
opportunity is
understand that.
also
I
there.
completely understand those kind of apprehensions. But at the end of the day, Manmohini ji, you have to prioritize what you
Yes.
want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
ऐसा नहीं कह सकते कि ना मुझे सब मेरे घर के बाजू में ही चाहिए. नहीं मिलता है बहुत.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
नहीं मिलता है. That's a very unfortunate thing. but nahi milta hai. For example, even I am myself living from my family, away from my family
Yes.
for more than 5 years. See, so sab to see, life is a package deal, na? Okay, it's a package deal. Some things are going for gaining few things. You have to sacrifice few things. It's
Yes,
always a
sir.
package deal. Okay, so what you should do is that you try to do whatever you can do your best within the institution which you are there.
Yes,
But
sir.
also you can explore the possibility of moving out of that institute, getting going maybe abroad, or doing postdoc within some of the good institutions in the country. For example, if you're in Pune,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
try try joining as a postdoc in ICER or
Yes, sir.
NCL.
Yes.
What stops you from doing that? सी उसके लिए आपको 4 बार वहां जाना पड़ेगा, लोगों से मिलना पड़ेगा, जॉइंट
हाँ.
प्रोजेक्ट्स कुछ करने पड़ेंगे, उनको ही पुश करना पड़ेगा कि ठीक है मेरी आइडिया है लेकिन आप ये करो, आप प्रोजेक्ट में कुछ फंडिंग मिलता है क्या देखो, देन आई विल जॉइन यू, यू
Yes,
नो.
sir.
सो थोड़ा सा यू हैव टू go out of your way,
Yes,
you
sir.
know. And I will tell all my friends who are listening us here that, see, please understand the importance of networking. You know, you have to go out, you have to meet people, you have to interact with them, you have to build those bridges, and opportunities will come your way. Because what I have experienced from the वेंकी, तू भी मुझे करेक्ट कर, हाँ, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है ना कि अच्छे काम करने वाले लोग मिलते ही नहीं है. पीपल आर वी एक्चुअल, बात करने वाले बहुत मिल जाते हैं, बहुत बड़ी बड़ी फेंकेंगे, सर काम करने वाले लोग मिलते नहीं है. सो इफ यू कैन एक्चुअली इवॉल्व योरसेल्फ एज अ डूअर, काम करने वाला बंदा, कुछ भी कमी नहीं है. व्हाट डू यू थिंक वेंकी?
I agree. I mean, there's always a shortage of people who are willing to put in, to commit and make it any project for
Happen.
that matter, right?
Yeah,
And it is across industries. It is not only for IT or whatever. It is across.
right.
And I also at one point, see in Pune area, there is also this BAIF, which is doing a lot of research on, animals
Yes.
and, in
By
especially
F.
cattle and other areas, livestock,
Yes.
cattle, to improve their productivity and so on. So I don't know, maybe gerontology may not be aligned with that, but I'm sure there are areas that BIF also kind of organizations will be interested. So there are enough avenues. It's just that, you need to expand your search a little bit and find, again, even without having to change the city, you can find opportunities. That's what I feel.
Anyway, Venki, I think it's already 10:20.
Oh,
So,
okay.
what do you think? We can stop here. We can end our stream here.
If there are nobody else in the thing asking a question, yes, I think we can.
Yeah. So I don't think I don't see anyone
Okay.
who is keen on asking questions. Yeah, we have received some comments
Sure.
from Praveen Bansali and Yashwant. Some of the comments. I will start highlighting some of the comments. Just I will not read them, but I will start highlighting those comments.
So please share your email ID, sir. Please.
My email ID.
Abhay, I'm not able to add to the chat for some reason. It is asking for some second factor authentication. I need to do something. So I'm not able to do it today.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do it in the private chat. Can you copy that and put it in the public one?
Yes. You
Maybe
just
I'll let you do that.
just put it in private chat. But why it is asking you authentication? That's very strange.
I don't know.
Okay.
I put it on private chat. You can read that. And
I got it. Okay. This is Venki's email ID. venkateshwaranr@gmail.com. Habib Sheikh has commented, what are the skills other than programming skill technology required to rule software industry? Then हबी नेक्स्ट वेनसडे आ जाओ, इसके ऊपर वेंकी के साथ पूरा 20 मिनट बात करेंगे. ओके, यू कैन एक्चुअली टॉक टू बिकॉज वेंकी ने वही काम किया है एंड 30 साल काम किया है. ओके, तो आप आ जाओ नेक्स्ट टाइम, पूरा 20-25 मिनट इसी पे बात करेंगे. सो प्रवीण का भी एक कमेंट है, but if there is any possibility of having special programs for Alliance in future, definitely I would try my best to get good amount of crowd. Good, Praveen, we can certainly do that. You write to Venki or me. My email ID is vicechairman@aict-india.org. I've put my email ID in comment section also. So yes, we are open. We can do live streams for your institution. No, not
More
only just
importantly,
career.
I think my suggestion would be, let's make this, rather than having multiple streams very specific for institutes and so on, let's make this first a little bit more broad based.
Yes.
What we could do is, if Alliance has a specific focus as a theme, we can announce it that this
Venki,
session
you are
will
not
be
audible.
am I not?
Venki, now we can hear you, Venki.
No, you can hear me, right?
No,
No, my suggestion
yeah.
was that, rather than having multiple sessions at different times, we use the same slot, but we can have a theme that is focused on, topics that are of interest to Alliance. Because see,
Yeah,
what
that
is
was my
important to Alliance will be useful for other students as well. I mean, Alliance is not going to have anything very specific that is only for Alliance, right? So if there are
I agree.
students from Alliance, they can a crowd can join. We can address those queries and keep it generic enough that the wider cross section can also appreciate it.
What I will do now, Venki, from next time, I will also put your photograph along with me on the banner, announcing that you will be there, and
Sure.
we can actually, because today I tried actually making this stream more CS focused, because we have large number of CS students actually out there, and they don't know now with emerging technologies like Chat GPT and all those things, generative AI, how the field is going to evolve. So we can actually have, I was actually thinking of having discussion on that aspect, and I felt that someone will go ahead and discuss those aspects, but
So
unfortunately
maybe you
that
can
is
announce
not
a
there.
theme like broad theme before the chat, so that people will also come prepared for those.
Yeah, but
areas.
I don't want to do that, because see, the reason I'm avoiding doing that is because, see, once you tie up to a particular theme, then मेरे जो दिल में है वो मैं पूछ नहीं सकता. I want to
Got
ask
it.
something which is there in my heart.
Got it.
So that is what the objective of this entire streaming is. Ki
So
I
keep
want
it open.
people
Keep
to,
it open. No problem.
we will keep it very casual, open, but yes, we can focus majority of our discussion on particular theme or something of that sort. So that because you are one of the panelists, and we will try getting couple of more panelists also, so that they can actually help us share the load.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I think we can drop out. Thank you, Venki. Thank you, my dear friend, for joining.
Sure,
मी मराठीतल्या माझ्या लोकांकरता मी किंवा मित्रांकरता मी हे सांगेन की मी एक मराठीत स्ट्रीम पण करतो, जी शनिवारी 9 वाजता असते. ती फक्त माझ्या महाराष्ट्रीयन बांधवांकरता आहे. मराठीतून ती करण्याचा मी प्रयत्न करतो. मी तिथेही थोडस इंग्लिश मराठी असं मिक्स करून बोलतो, पण ती माझ्या मराठी मित्रांकरता आहे. आणि पुढच्या परत बुधवारी 9 वाजता नॉर्मल स्ट्रीम, म्हणजे एक स्ट्रीम हिंदी इंग्लिश मध्ये आणि एक स्ट्रीम मराठीमध्ये, असा आमचा आता एक प्रयत्न चालू आहे. तर इंग्लिश हिंदीच्या स्ट्रीमला शक्यतो वेंकी माझ्या बरोबर असतो. पुढच्या वेळेस एखाद्या वेळेस तो लीड करेल स्ट्रीम, आणि मराठी स्ट्रीमला माझ्या बरोबर स्मिता केळकर असते. ती सिमेंट्सची आहे आणि ती मराठीतून चांगलं करते. सो निश्चित शनिवारी जॉईन करा रात्री 9 वाजता. आम्ही परत लाईव्ह असू आणि अशाच गप्पा मारू सगळे एकत्र. सो थँक्यू व्हेरी मच अगेन फॉर माय हिंदी इंग्लिश friends. We will meet next Wednesday at 9 p.m. So mark your calendars. Please share the stream and try to motivate as many friends as possible to join us in this discussion. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye bye. Good night.